Everybody, Ralph Havens here. A while back I got a cool response to one of the surveys that I put out about what would be useful for you, and somebody wrote back about a very specific condition, and it's something that I have an actual technique for that's very short and can be very effective. So the condition is called plantar fasciitis, and it's basically bottom of the foot pain. Some people might have a diagnosis of plantar fasciitis, or some people might have a diagnosis of heel spurs or bone spurs. Basically, it's pain on the bottom of your foot. And the idea is that the connective tissue has gotten tight for some reason. Now, in the integrative manual therapy world, in that type of way of looking at things, we think of the pelvis. And a lot of the nerves that come out of the pelvis can be affecting the foot and be the cause of it. This technique is going to be a technique that actually works on the foot, but if you hold it a longer time, then it can actually have an effect on the whole body, including the pelvis. So it could be really effective. And it's something that if you do have bottom of the foot pain and you've been dealing with it for a long time, whether it's called plantar fasciitis or heel spurs or bone spurs, you can try this and do 2 or 3 minutes a day and see what you notice. If you have it on both feet, you can do it on both feet. You might want to do it on both feet anyway, even if you only have it on one foot, because it can be quite powerful. The basic rule is that you hold it for at least 90 seconds without moving. And so that's the tricky part. And then the other part is that when you let go, when you quit holding, you let go slowly. And that's the rules. So basically you hold a certain position for 90 seconds or more. And then when you let go slowly. You can do it longer. And if you do it for 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 minutes, something like that, without letting go and holding it really still and letting go very slowly, you can have a profound effect on the whole body, including the pelvis, which is where we feel a lot of plantar fasciitis problems actually stem from. So try this out. What you might want to do is walk around a little bit first, see how you feel, see how your feet feel. Then do this technique on one foot, walk around again, and then do the other foot, and then walk around again and see how that feels. And then notice how you feel first thing in the morning. Usually plantar fasciitis causes pain, severe pain first thing in the morning or after sitting for a period of time. So you can test it and see how you're doing if it makes a difference. Message me below afterwards and let me know what you notice that's different with this technique. If you don't have bottom of the foot pain, try it anyway and see what you notice with your walking and your movement. It's really a cool technique. So I'm going to point this towards my foot and I'm going to show you this technique. So basically, you get yourself on a couch and you position yourself so that you can support yourself without using any muscles. So I've got myself positioned here. Let's see if I can get this a little bit closer here. Sorry about this. Let me just get it. Okay, so I'm positioned so I'm nice and relaxed against my couch. And now I'm going to take my hands, and the idea is to shorten this bottom of the foot. So we're going to turn it into a C curve, and then we're going to hold it there in a C curve position. So one hand is going to go on the top of the foot, and the other hand is going to cup the heel. And then I'm going to bring my hands together so that it shortens the plantar fascia. So here goes. And I'm going to actually do it with you right now so that when you want, you can pause the video and then and get yourself all set, and then start the video when I do it, and then hold it for at least 90 seconds. So I'm going to hold it for a little bit. And it's not a lot of pressure. It's just shortening the foot, shortening the bottom of the foot. So I've got my one hand on the top of my toes and forefoot, and the other hand with the thumb and the index finger cupped around the heel. And then I'm bringing my two hands together so that I make the bottom of my foot be more of a C curve. Some of you might have a little bit of a cramp, and if you can hold it and let it go through the cramp, it can be quite good. If it's too much, you can let go and then walk around and do it again until you can do it without the cramp. But if you can do it with through the cramp and just let it go, you might actually relax the cramp. So in general, this technique should be pain-free. And what you're doing is you're resetting the nerves that go from the spinal cord to the bottom of the foot, and the nerves that come back from the bottom of the foot back to the spinal cord. And you're telling those nerves that everything is calm, that the plantar fascia is on slack, and there's nothing to worry about, there's nothing to tear. And what it does is it resets what's called the muscle spindle. And then by resetting it, the spinal cord can tell the bottom of the foot connective tissue to relax. So we're coming up on a couple of minutes. I think we'll go a little bit more than a couple minutes just to see what this does. So it's about 2 minutes right now. And like I said, in general, the basic idea is 90 seconds is the minimum. I kind of like to show people to do at least 2 minutes. And if you want a profound effect throughout the whole body, you can do 3, 4, 5 minutes, even 6 or 7 minutes, and then test it. Then walk around, see how you feel. So we're coming up on 2.5 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and let go. And now when I let go, I'm going to let go very slowly. There we go. And then that's it. So now what you can do is go ahead and walk around. See what you notice. See what you notice that's different. And then let me know. Send me a little message. Leave a comment below. Let me know what's different about your foot, about your whole body, about your back, about the way you walk. And let me know what kind of condition you're dealing with, because I have a lot of different techniques, a lot of very short techniques from the fields of integrative manual therapy and osteopathy that can be really useful. So I'll make more videos if you want them. Just leave me a message. And if you want more in-depth stuff, I am doing a 4-part video series coming up. It's a free video series. It's on how to shift, how to solve the autoimmune conditions, the chronic conditions, the chronic pains. I'm going to be doing a 4-part video series of stuff to do both energetically and manual therapy and with other lifestyle changes. So I should be having a link somewhere down here. You can sign up for that, and I will be sending out some videos via email. All right, this is Ralph Havens signing off. Let me know how it goes.